What's going on, guys? Great Disciple back with another video, and I'm already laughing because I had a friend, I've spoken about him before back on the slide spike video I did a while back, and he said, hey, you remember a while ago, I was like 2 months back, you did this video on the 5 types of COD players, and I broke them down. You know, there was noobs, campers, completionists, OBJ guys, and finesse tryhard players. I was like, yeah. He's like, man, why don't you do a video on the 5 types of COD players that you hate? You know, the guys that you hate having on your team and the guys that you hate going up against, all right? So I made a list, and it's not all encompassing. So you guys feel free to pipe in, add some more. Okay, number 1, what do we all hate? We all hate campers. I don't care if they're on your team or they're on the enemy team. Listen, I play with campers. It is an art form like you have never seen. I'm not talking about a guy who patrols a little area. I'm talking about a guy who sits in some unobscure corner aiming at one door, and he will literally sit there for 3 minutes for a guy to come through the door. He's the guy that finishes the game 5-2 in a 10-minute game. All right, we don't like you, man. We just, you know, it's one of those things. All right, number 2, you want to know what I hate? The rocket launcher guy. We all know this guy. He runs around with an XM25 or whatever that thing's called, and he just tries to launch everybody. That's all he does. Now, he'll finish the game 5-42, but dude, when he finally does connect, oh. All right, number 3, the non-objective guy. I'm speaking about domination. This is the guy, not like a finesse tryhard guy who runs spawn, just a guy who refuses to cap a flag. He won't cap the home flag. He won't cap on a spawn flip. He won't go for B. He plays on the side of the map. Nobody knows really what this guy is doing. He just absolutely refuses to play the objective. I don't even know why he's in domination. I absolutely don't know why. He's the guy in kill confirmed that will run by 3 tags even though there's no enemy around to kill him. Can't stand him. All right, number 5, here's a good one. The guy who yells at everyone for not playing the objective but doesn't play the objective and goes triple negative. We all have been in the lobby with this guy screaming at everybody, blaming everybody for why we're losing. Go for the flag, but this guy won't get on the flag to save his life. He will yell and curse and moan, but he's not doing anything in the game himself. Oh, man, I got friends on my friends list who are like this, all right? And I hate playing with them. All right, and then the last one, okay? The guy who complains about every single death and it's never his fault, okay? Now, I'll admit, you know, when I'm in a game, I'm probably gonna die somewhere around 10 times. And for the most part, they're my fault. But, you know, 2 or 3 kills out of there, I'm like, listen, I won that fight. I had my gun on him first. I had my sights up. There's something happened. Or maybe there is a lag spike or something here and there. But no, this guy, this guy will complain on every single death. Lag switcher, wall hacker, cheater. He'll blame his teammates for his death. Teammate, why weren't you shooting that guy? Well, I mean, maybe the teammate didn't see him. Oh gosh, the guy who will not take responsibility for any of the actions in the game. Oh, now I could add a couple more. All right, now Rage, Unmitigated Rage, he told me, you probably don't want to add these guys because, you know, they kind of take care of themselves. One of them for me is an AFK guy. And he said, well, AFK guys get kicked. Not all the time. Sometimes they're in that game for a minute or 2 and it drives me nuts. It's like, why are you playing if you're not going to be present? You know, just leave the lobby. Don't stay in the lobby. This was a big issue in Black Ops 2 where people wouldn't quit the game. You go into a domination game and you have 2 players that are AFK for the first half of the game. Man, it puts you at such a disadvantage. I can't stand that stuff. Just leave the game, man. Don't stay, just leave. Back out of the lobby. And then the other one, okay, this is the guy who's on the enemy team. That guy who is awful at the game, but yet he runs with that black cell and he takes out every single streak that you call in, that your team calls in. He takes it all out. This drives me nuts. There's got to be some buffer or balance to this. You know, like you can't shoot a black cell unless you're capping objectives or have a couple kills, because that guy who spawns in over and over knocks out every single UAV in 5 seconds and counter UAV. He takes out everything with EMP grenades and he knocks out your Wraith, and he's the one that's causing the Wraith to come in, and it's just like, oh dude, this guy on the enemy team taking everything out drives me crazy. Ugh. Anyways, I had to get that off my chest. So, down below, you guys, tell me who you hate to play with and who you hate to go up against. As always, thumbs up the video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one.